All right, FightHype.com here with Keyshawn and Kelvin Davis. Keyshawn set to make the third fight of his professional career this Saturday. Canelo Saunders undercard. Calvin, second fight, right?
Yes, sir.
I know Keyshawn's a lightweight. What weight are you coming in at, Calvin?
140.
Okay.
Yes,
almost the same size. Yeah. So Keyshawn, man, starting with you, what are you looking to show in this third fight?
Shit, I'm just looking to show progression. Just keep progressing. I'm looking to show a hell of a knockout. I got knocked out, so expect that this Saturday.
What's going to be different or better from the first two fights?
Honestly, I just want to show like my comfortability, like how, like similar to Canelo's, like not my style, but how comfortable he looks just in the ring. Just he knows like he's about to win. I want to start showing that in my pro game. Not so much technical, but just showing that I'm comfortable and I'm developing.
Well, you, Calvin, how do you fight, Calvin? We see Keyshawn apply pressure on guys, be smart. How do you fight?
I'm more of a boxer type. I mean, I can fight too, like if it come down to it. Yeah, but I mean, my first fight, I won on a knockout. I'm looking to keep that going. First one was a TKO. This one I'm looking for a knockout KO. And we're going to keep that streak going. And me and my brothers, we're going to rise.
We know Keyshawn was right there making the Olympic team. What was your amateur record, Calvin?
I had over 100 fights. I don't really know my amateur record, but
Right.
I mean, I finished second in the Golden Gloves, I think 2019, and I fought in Olympic trials, made it to the semifinals. But I mean, I fought a lot of top amateurs, they top pros now. So I got a lot of experience, like sparring and fight-wise, fighting those top guys. So yeah, I'm ready.
The reason why he fighting an 8-2 opponent on his second professional fight.
That is a good opponent for only your second fight. You guys still sparring ever? You guys spar to help get ready?
Shoot, the past camp, we was just sparring each other. And so we always working with each other to better each other, because I feel like, honestly, there's no better work than my brothers.
What's that work like? I've seen brothers kill each other in the gym, at least in the first round, then they calm down a little bit. But
Shit, we kill each other at the crib.
Shit. Gloves on, gloves off.
Yeah, gloves on, gloves off. Like it's more like a mental thing with us. Like we get better physically, of course, but like if my big brother beat me up, it's like more of a mental, like, you feel what I'm saying? So I don't know.
You guys still fighting without the gloves? That's supposed to stop it like
not actually
in the
punches,
young days, you know? But
actually punches, but we'll wrestle a little bit, tussle.
Right.
Yeah,
brothers.
I be fucking him up now.
Yeah, right. Picture that.
But Keyshawn, man, what do you think about the main event?
I think Billy Joe is gonna put on a better performance than what everybody expect. It's definitely a 12-round fight. I don't see Billy or Canelo getting stopped. I think it's gonna be a hell of a performance. They might have to run it back, because I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight, straight like that. Canelo probably pull it out, but like I said, Billy Joe's gonna pull up a fight, so you gotta wait and see.
When you fought already, people could see you put on intelligent pressure. And how tough is it to do that with a guy like Billy Joe Saunders, who has that movement, jab?
Well, you know, I know all about that shit coming from the amateurs fighting Andy Cruz and shit, so it's definitely tough when you got a runner. And a runner that can actually box and know his distance and know his way around the ring. So it's definitely, like I said, I know, so it's definitely gonna be tough for Canelo to get this victory. And I think Billy Joe is gonna put a hell of a performance. Canelo gonna have to show us some shit this Saturday.
I know in the pros, once it's a professional style, it's a different story, but that Andy Cruz, man, he is good.
Andy Cruz is a great amateur. Understand what I'm saying? Like, he's a great amateur. All respect to Andy Cruz. But on this Billy Joe case, I think Billy Joe is going to... I can't wait to see what Billy Joe is going to do, honestly.
Well, it's crazy, though, because, you know, Calvin, there's a lot of experts, you know, bookmakers, they're like Canelo all day. But now that fight week is here and you talk to fighters, they're far from counting out Billy Joe Saunders. Why do you think that is?
I feel like because he got an excellent boxing ability, and a lot of outsiders underestimating it. And I feel like he's going to try to come out boxing Canelo, and Canelo going to have to play the stalking game, and that's going to really make a good fight, because it's like a boxer versus a pressure fighter, and then that's like the perfect fight.
And then I feel like Billy Joe Saunders prepared for that. Him boxing and Canelo started stalking. So if you working that all through training camp, then it's like, okay, I got you, but I want you.
Yeah.
So it's like,
it's gonna be
it's gonna be clockwork. So it's really gonna be like, what the hell is Canelo gonna do to come out with that victory?
Can he make that in-fight adjustments?
Yeah.
Once he do see that Billy Joe on the move and boxing him, and I feel like he's gonna be touching him when he boxing too.
Yeah.
Or he's the bigger fighter too.
Or could Billy Joe make in-fight adjustments with Canelo adjust to him? It looked like Billy Joe coming with a strong mental, so that's why
You
I
think he's gotten under Canelo's skin a little bit, trying?
Nah.
Yeah.
They both experienced fighters. They both know that they got the heart, and they both know they're not scared.
And all the hype up before the fight, once the bell ring, none of that means anything.
Nothing, yeah.
And both of them know that because they experienced fighters. So I just feel like it's just gonna be a good fight.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a hell of a fight. For real.
Good fight.
Will Billy Joe, because it seems like if you win 7-5 against Canelo in Texas, you're not getting a decision. So what does he have to not do what Lara did, but is he gonna have to at some point in the fight stay in there more than it might be good for him then, he's
Just so he can have a hell of a round separation.
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like Billy Joe gonna have to dominate to win the fight.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He gonna have to dominate to win the fight.
And before I let you go, man, Teofimo Kambosos, what shot does Kambosos have?
Shout out Kambosos, man.
At a scale of 1 to 10,
I got 6.
I say 5.
That's not very low. Like it's not a 2, it's not a 1.
Yeah,
it's low though.
Because Yeardom had a 1. Well, nobody.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeardom had a 1. But Kambosos is a good fighter for real.
Right.
I think that's gonna be an interesting fight too. On Canelo, not Canelo, on Teofimo's end.
Yeah, he looked mentally strong.
Yeah.
He looked physically strong. So I feel like he's gonna bring the pressure to Teo, but Teo got that experience and that boxing ability. So just see how the fight goes.
Now that Devin Haney and Linares show.
Yeah.
That's a fight I really want to see. That's a fight I think Devin gonna win. But I want to see how tough Devin is in that fight. I think Linares bring that toughness out of every fighter, just like Lomachenko.
Right. Yep. So you think skills will be the difference in that? Linares and Dev both fast, but does Dev have more tricks up the sleeve?
Oh, yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
I think he does, but like I said, I want to see him show it. So I can't wait for that fight.
Yeah, I feel like Linares is gonna pull out that boxing ability that Devin that he has.
And sometimes skills go out the window when you got a dude that's pressuring your ass, like a Ricky Hatton versus a Floyd.
Right.
Like it wasn't really no skill for Floyd in that fight. It was just keep turning them and stuff like that. You got to fight. So hopefully I get to see that out of Devin Haney because all he been showing his whole career is skill. Yeah. I want to see some tough shit out of Devin Haney.
It's just boxing. But at the end of the day, some points in the ring, you just got to fight.
Yeah.
Thanks, fellas. Thank you, man. Great luck to you, Keyshawn. Great luck to you, Calvin. Hope to talk to you guys after fight night.
Shout out DB3.
Yes. So there's the shirt right there.